Hey, how you doing? My name is Nay, for those who know me and those who don't. I ask that the Lord blesses my tongue as I tell you guys this. I'm going to go ahead and get started. This is October 2017. So I'm walking down the stairs. One of my friends is walking up the stairs past me. I pick up someone's headphones and I continue to walk down the stairs. The guy notices and knew that I took his headset, so I give it back to him and continue walking down the flight of stairs. I look to my left and I see my friend again walking up the stairs past me again. She's in line with people in front of her. They're mourning. They're mourning someone's passing and she's crying. I don't want her to see me, so I keep to the right side of the stairs as I walk up the stairs on my left side. As I keep to the right side of the stairs walking. Keep to the right side of the stairs walking. As they walk up the stairs on my left past me. Now once she passed me, I keep walking and continue. So I pick up a headset once again. So I pick up the headset once again. I made it to the bottom, and I make it to the bottom of the stairs. Now the guy knew that I took his headset, so I tried to give it back, and I did. But he's still mad, and he says you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place. So I tell him, if I was trying to steal them, then why am I trying to give them back to you? So he takes the headsets and he's full of wrath. He's mad. So I walk past. So I walk away. I walk past him. I keep walking. I walk away. So I go down. So I go toward more stairs after I'm off of those other stairs. So suddenly I'm in an apartment. I'm in an apartment that belongs to another guy. Now this guy and his friends are talking about someone wanting to hurt me. So someone wanted to hurt me. Now all of a sudden, suddenly, the men from the second floor called a group of people to do something to me. So I'm standing in the bathroom when the men come in. One man places a bomb in my hand and tells me not to move. And the man places a bomb in my hand and tells me not to move. So and not to set tells me not to move, so not to set the timer off in that very moment. So he sets the timer at 4 minutes, then he resets it again, but it resets itself at 4 minutes again. And he says whatever. And another guy from their team or their little army walks in and he's saying something. I'm not sure what it is, but then he walks out. There's a girl. Now I noticed that there's a girl in the other room. I know her and she has a bomb too. Now, I know her, and this girl's in another room, like across the hall, and she has a bomb too, and she's holding it as well. So I see the team of guys, they're laughing at me or us, and then they run outside to the patio. Some are on the stairs trying to avoid the blast. So I run through the apartment trying to figure out what to do with the bomb. Suddenly, I hear boom go off, and I see the lady blown out of the front room. I throw my bomb in the bathroom because the size of the blast from the girl, from what I seen, it wasn't that big. Only big enough to blast one person or destroy one room. The bomb in the restroom, all of a sudden it goes off like a little small, maybe like a firecracker or something like that, but it destroys hardly nothing or nothing at all. So I run through the apartment, and I know that these guys will come in to check and see if I'm dead or not. I can't find anywhere to hide, so I go into the closet, still no place to hide. I look up, and the third man, the person who owns the apartment, the nice guy, he's unzipping a large backpack. He looks at me and smiles. Then he motions for me to get into the backpack to help me out to make sure that I'm safe. So I run to the backpack, and I start getting inside, and I hear the team of guys enter the house. Soon as I try to get inside the backpack, I look up and I'm in the bathroom again. So I lay on the floor trying to play dead, but it won't work because my body keeps jerking. I don't know, my body keeps jerking. So I get up and walk out the door directly in front of me, and now get up and walk out the restroom, walk out the door directly in front of me, and there's a guy to the side of me. I see the team of guys in front of me, the bad guys. I see the team of guys in front of me, and they're waiting on me. Now, to my left and to my right, I see the third guy and two of his friends, and a few of his friends. On my left is the third guy and one of his friends, and two more on my right side. The team of the second man wants me, but he can't have me. He wants me dead. He can't have me. So I'm protected by the third man and his team. Now I have a knife, and I'm in a full-blown battle with the second man's team. I'm not sure if I cut somebody or if I stabbed someone. I'm not sure, but I think I did. Now the third man and his team, they don't leave my side. They never leave my side. Now there's a woman of the second man's team who's trying to fight me. Only 2 or 3 of them, maybe. So I'm in the bathroom with the third man and these 2 ladies from the second man's team. Now one of them on my right and the other is in front of me. Now the lady says, I can't believe you stood up against them. Then she says, I don't know why you're doing it. She says, I don't know why you're doing it. So I think she wanted to know why I stood up against them. So I tell her, I'm only still here because I have a point to prove. She smiles as she walks out to leave, and her friend looks back at me and says something to the tune of, "You're lucky I have to leave," and walks away. So I look at the third man and I think he smiles at me, and all of a sudden it was through. So I'm gonna stop right here, and it's about the bomb. Now at this time when I seen this or whatever, maybe a week or a couple of days later, I'm not sure. I seen on the news that there was these little stupid kids setting little bombs. They was sending bombs to people's houses or whatnot. And when the people took the bombs in their house, or they opened the door and they held the bombs and they came to open a little package or whatever, it was blowing those people up. So it killed a few people, put a few people in the hospital. I'm not sure how those people ended up getting caught, but I'm going to tell you this. That one person that they did catch was not alone at all. It was a group of them. But I remember them saying on the news that they caught one guy, or maybe he committed suicide. I don't know how that worked. But that man was actually sending bombs to people's houses. And yeah, the Lord was showing me that. So this is what I want to tell you guys. I started out on the 3rd floor and I worked my way down. People was going up as I was coming down. And as I stayed on the right side of the stairway going down, and I kept picking up those headphones, those headsets, God was telling me I was taking something that didn't belong to me. Something about taking something that didn't belong to me. And dealing with taking something that didn't belong to me, people were coming up in mourning. That was coming up, that was crying a mourning. So after I seen the news or whatever, I realized, I was like, oh, okay. The man was killing people that didn't belong to him. The guy was full of wrath. The second man, the one when I went down the stairs, he was full of wrath and called his friends or whatnot. So God was telling me, hey, yeah, coming from heaven, look at the people. They coming up mourning, they're mourning a passing, and I kept saying they were mourning a passing or whatever. Those people, some of those people had died, and they was coming up in mourning of death, they were coming up for death, That boy killed some people. He was taking lives that didn't even belong to his butt, and he shouldn't have been taking those lives in the first place. So this video was 8 minutes and 44 seconds and counting. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one and start with the next. I love you guys.